society tells us what we perceive ourselves to be, what we want to be, and what we actually end up being. For example, I had a very close friend of mine who was a model, very beautiful, very pretty. She was tall, thin, and very, very beautiful. And as the world today loves to compliment all beautiful women, and especially models or actors and actresses, she would be complimented every day, hundreds of times. But every time, she would only become angry. She would get anger. The compliment would actually trigger anger inside of her. And I used to wonder why. Every time she would come and say, "Oh, why do people always compliment me? It is so annoying. I just hate the way they say it. Why can't they just let me be the way I am?" Which is in direct contradiction to what she is. She became a model with an inner image that she wants to be on a public platform, and everybody knows being a model means you would be complimented by all genders, by all sexes. Correct? Yes. Then why is this conflict inside her, especially when men compliment her? Because she started feeling that any compliment from anybody would end up in her being exploited if she accepted that compliment gracefully and beautifully as she would want to. So somewhere the modern ideas of feminism has triggered insecure women, unstable women, which is why today we have nuclear families leading to dysfunctional family systems and broken societies. But it is never too late. Everything can change. We can stop this world. By we, I mean we women can stop this world from spiraling out of control into violence and anger and vengeful deaths. Today, the world is boiling. Either in one part of the world, you would see deaths due to terrorist activities, or in the other part of the world, there would be various violence. You can change this world. By you, I mean every woman on this planet. Not only woman, every man also who feels can change this planet. But for the planet to be safe, secure, violent-free, it is the woman who has to be stable. Stability is the most important factor for any prosperous society. You can take things into your control and stop the society and people around you spiraling out of control into violence and a hate-filled world by just your stability and your decision to be mature about handling life. How can Hindu concepts, especially the Hindu concepts of women, which was practiced in ancient India or during the ancient Vedic civilization, be of any use to the modern day issues? They can, because the Hindu ideas of feminism or the Hindu principles of feminism are not based on time or adaptation of how human beings evolve, but it is based on the principle of oneness, the principle of universal consciousness. Today, one of the most discussed topic among neuroscientists and scientists is this theory of panpsychism. Panpsychism is a term used wherein the idea of universe is described with the theory of a prototype of consciousness being part of this universe. Of course, this is a very small theory compared to our Hindu principles of universal consciousness, or the theory of Aham Brahmasmi. Since the principles of Hindu feminism, the teachings of Hindu feminism are founded on the principles of consciousness, it teaches you powerfulness from inside. And your powerfulness from inside will always and only teach you to lead life without violence, handle it with maturity, and such brings stability and joy into relationships around you. How can Hindu concepts of feminism, the Hindu principles of feminism, or the Hindu identity of feminism bring about a global change? It is possible simply because Hindu principles of feminism teaches us stability, and through this stability, making decisions with maturity. What is stability in today's world? Even deciding to stay in a relationship, irrespective of the good, the bad, the highs and the lows of life, and making the relationship successful the way you envision it, and along with that relationship, traveling through life, manifesting life the way you want, is what is maturity and stability, which is defined by Hindu principles of feminism. There are different ways to deal with life. If someone abuses you, accuses you, or shouts at you, you can break the relationship and never see the person again. But how does it benefit us? It doesn't. Yes, it may be where you can avoid the pain, the anger, the hatred, or the irritation when you see the person. But in the long term of life, how many people will you withdraw from? Every time someone says something good, something bad, something negative, or criticizes you for anything that you feel is not good for you. Life cannot be lived like that. Of course you can live, but what happens is we end up as depressed aunties and depressed uncles and just die as a lonely, broken-hearted spinsters. How can you live life with all these ingredients, with all kinds of people, without feeling the hurt, the pain, yet retaining the basic joy, the quintessential joy in you? Especially we women, who feel so sensitive for every word uttered to us. Most of the time we tend to take it as criticism. Instead, the shift in our thinking, in our cognition can be, oh, that person is saying something. Let me see and try it out and see if it will add value to my life. That is one way of thinking. But that's a very small way of thinking. It could be just a stopgap solution for certain relationships. But for you to live your life powerfully and manifest life the way you want, only living life through powerfulness, making decisions from a space of completion, from a space of powerfulness, knowing you want to do this because it adds joy to your life. Not because it adds people, not because it adds money, not because of any other materialistic nature, but because it adds joy into your life. You want to become something, not because your parents expect you to be, or someone expects you to become that, but because you choose to become that, to make yourself complete, more successful, more joyful. Success or wealth cannot be measured just by your bank balances or the number of people you have. Success and wealth today should be measured with the space of completion you have inside of you, and of course, which will manifest itself into life the way you want. Oneness. Oneness is such a unique concept to Hinduism. Oneness is the concept of Sanatana Hindu Dharma, and it's no great brain drainer to see that this principle of oneness, this concept of oneness is how Hindus viewed women as. So today, when I hear so many stories saying that, oh, women are backward members or second-class citizens in Hinduism, women are not allowed to come out, girl children are not allowed to give an education, and it took a long while for us to get girl child education as a right for a girl child. It makes me feel that people have stolen my past. People have stolen my proud heritage, buried it, and now trying to dump something else on me, which is not me, which is not mine. Every Hindu woman, every Hindu human being on this planet should understand and should realize that no sacred text of Hinduism has ever segmented women into the kitchens. In fact, it is the other way around. Atharva Veda very proudly and very boldly states that every girl child should be educated and she should take knowledge as a dowry into the home that she is getting married into. Like this, we have various Shastra Pramanas which I will be sharing with you over the course of this webinar and many more such webinars and programs for which we have designed.
Even the universe, whatever way you approach, if you approach with a constant feeling, I may fail, you are waiting for failure to be the climax of your life. Instead, approach the life with a constant feeling. I will win the game, I will make my new reality into reality. My new vision as a vision. So naturally you will be expecting that climax. Whatever climax you are expecting is bound to happen today or tomorrow. I am very clear. Aksharam is my climax. Where millions of people, enlightened beings, sit and meditate and raise the consciousness of the universe. You will see. I will achieve the climax. So every one of you, let your new vision of you, your new creative vision of you, be you. Create. You always see the world the way you are, not the way the world is. So now, let your new vision be the world for you. See it as the way you are. You are constantly the world, the climax. Always, when you feel your life ends, if you are expecting wrong things, the moment that wrong things start appearing, you will feel your life has ended and climax over. If you are expecting the right things, you will simply see that happens and you will feel the fulfillment. Even with the world, exactly what you expect, that only becomes your climax. So enter into the life with the right climax. Don't start the drama of your life without completing the right climax. Don't think, I'll start the drama, slowly I'll develop and create the climax. No! Have the right climax script ready before entering into the drama. Only then you will know how to approach life.
Nithyananda, welcome back. Are you finding the principles of Hindu feminism curious? For me it was, because it was much later in life that I even started understanding the ideas of Hindu feminism. I never thought Hinduism had a feministic component to it. I never understood that Hinduism actually empowered women more than any other practicing lifestyle. As I said, we will be exploring the various powerful cognitions that Hindu feminist principles have been handed down to us by the great Vedic civilization through the sacred text of the Agamas, the Shaiva Agamas and the Vedas, and as propounded by my Guru, His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramasivam. How to stop feeling angry? How to stop feeling guilty because of the woman? How to stop feeling insecure because I'm a woman? How to stop pitting woman against woman? One of the most gravest, dangerous practices or the theory or the philosophy or the thinking that we have been taught in the last few years is that a woman is another woman's worst enemy. But it's never true. You can yourself see in your life how a woman or a girl has been your best friend. For me in my life, all my best people in my life were women, from whom I learned the greatest things in life, from whom I learned how to hold myself higher, how to achieve more in life. Have always been women. But Somewhere the society has been teaching us, no, a woman is a woman's worst enemy because they're jealous. Jealous of what? Actually, even though I've heard this in so many years, I have never been able to actually pinpoint of what another woman would be jealous of or of what I had to be jealous of another woman. Especially if I am very clear of what my capabilities are, what I can achieve with my capabilities, and if I want to achieve more, how I can have a breakthrough is everything in my hands. When I understood that, I understood how silly and how small the theory of a woman is another woman's worst enemy. And there's a whole theory and the theology and the philosophy and the principle of, oh, a daughter-in-law and a mother-in-law never get along. All these are such social prejudices against us women. It is one of the greatest enemies that have turned women against women and have made us our own worst enemies. Instead of making us our best friends, these kind of negative thoughts, these kind of self-enemical thoughts, I would say rather. Because today when I think back in life, I know some of the best people in my life were women, be it my pre-monastic mother, or my pre-monastic sisters, or my friends, or even today in the Nithyananda Sangha. Some of my very best friends are women. Then, who started this rumor that women are women's worst enemies? I'm very sure it's a man. Because a man likes to be in the middle of two women fighting over him. I mean, at least that's my theory, because otherwise, why would anybody promote this theory that a woman is another woman's worst friend? I really think it is a man who started this rumor that a woman is another woman's worst enemy. Otherwise, why would a woman think someone of her own gender, whom she would be most comfortable in her life, as an enemy? Be it your mother, be it your mother-in-law, be it any of your friends. That's the most silliest theory that has poisoned us against our own brethren, our own sisters. The very first thing that we need to develop is, no one of my sisters are my enemies. I think that's the first powerful cognition that we each need to develop. But that powerful cognition will only come when you carry a space of powerfulness and completion inside you. When you stop feeling that you might be violated. When you have the power inside you to stop others from violating you. Nobody can violate you without your permission. And once you carry the powerful inner space inside you, which evolves out of powerful cognitions, it does not come from just psychoanalysis or counseling or medication or watching movies or just hearing a few have a good day talks. No, it comes from practicing and the powerful cognitive clicks inside of you which change the way that you perceive yourself. When those cognition clicks become your reality as an experience from inside you, that manifests as powerfulness and you can change and rewrite the life the way you want. Every woman can and has the ability to write the future the way she wants to. Be it getting out of violent relationships, be it maintaining the same relationship without the undercurrent of violence, without she being violated in any way. It is possible when you change your inner space from feeling powerless to being powerful. That is why in Hinduism, and Hinduism is the only religion, again I would like to say this and reiterate, Hinduism is the only religion where mother worship is so common. Every man goes to a temple to worship the mother, the divine mother. It is because women has the ability to become so powerful, so compassionate, so stable, so mature that she can hold the space for so many people inside her and she will be able to maintain the peace and the love in families no matter what happens, through her maturity, through her completion, and through her stability and the decision to hold the family together. Through the upcoming webinars, we will be exploring the Hindu concept of feminism, like I mentioned earlier, and also the 4 tattvas, which is one of the most important components, the principles for which we all need to align to, which will lead us to exploring the higher and higher consciousness in ourselves. The exploring of your higher and higher consciousness in yourself will be the first step towards completion in powerful living. And what is completion in its actuality? What does it mean? I've never tried completion. Does it mean just saying sorry to people? No. Does it mean saying sorry to yourself? No. Saying sorry means you still feel guilty or angry about something. Completing is going deep inside yourself, into the maze of your confused emotions, and landing on that platform which is your highest goodness, and operating life continuously, repeatedly from that highest space of goodness which you identify as yourself. It's not very difficult. As I may have made it sound to be, it is not at all difficult because it has been made easy, broken down for today's human beings, for today's minds to be able to grasp, to be able to use it, to be able to transmit it by my Guru, His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Shivam. That is the most amazing, the single most unique aspect of my Guru. He has made the Agamas and the Vedas, the sacred texts, which were not accessible to common man. And if they were accessible, were beyond comprehension. My Guru has taken these sacred texts, the sacred principles, which will evolve all of us into enlightened consciousness, into enlightened lifestyle, broken it down for our use, for common man's use. And just a simple teaser, a trailer. I want all of you all to use the handbook that has been given to all of you all. And in the handbook, write down the first 10 incidents, the first 10 incidents when you felt powerless, insecure, angry, hatred for being born a girl. The many times that you felt you could not do something because you were a girl, or because you were forced to do something because you were a girl. It could be as simple as, oh, you're a girl, why don't you wash the dishes? Your brother has to study. Or it could be something more. A woman can never achieve higher offices. A woman can never be a politician because she is not made to be that. All of you have heard this and has curtailed your lifestyle, has made you shrink back in anger, shrink back in fear, shrink back in insecurity. Write down any 10 incidents that you remember top of your head. At the top of your head, you need not think too way long back as into your childhood, but at the top of your head, the first 10 such incidents. Or it could be even, where in your office, you would have felt you deserve this job, but it went to a male just because he was a man. How it made you feel. What it made you feel. Because such emotions make us feel useless, make us feel whatever we do is insufficient and you're never going to get the life that you want. Hold the thought, because you're going to take this opportunity by attending these webinars of mine to rewrite that thought, that cognition, that your gender is not going to stop you from writing and manifesting life the way you want. Take your time and ensure you write 10 incidences, the top coincidences that you can remember right away. The 10 times in your life that has made you feel, oh, I wish I was not born a woman. Oh, it's because I'm a girl, people are talking like this. Oh, it's because I'm a girl, I'm unable to do this. Write it down and keep it with you. In the upcoming webinars, we will work out powerful cognitions that will shift and show you how, with maturity and with completion, with powerfulness, those situations can be healed and rewritten the way you want life to manifest for yourself. Do not miss out on any of our webinars, because each webinar going forward is going to be teaching you the secret of successful life, the secret of completion, the secret of powerful cognitions which lead to power manifestation. So what's this power manifestation I'm talking about, especially towards the end of my webinar? Power manifestation is nothing but, to put it very simply, expressing your inner powers in a way that will help you manifest the life that you want. Some people would love to teleport. Some people would love to mind read. Some people would just like to do mystical, spiritual things. Just to play with energy, to show the joy of life, to show the joy of universe to others. That is power manifestation. Power manifestation will be taught in the series of webinars that are coming up, and also in the mentorship program that has been launched by us. The Nithyananda Hindu University, under the guidance of my Guru, Bhagavan Shri Nithyananda Paramashivam, has launched a mentorship program. It's a 1-year program, an online e-learning program just for women, based on the Hindu principles of feminism. It is because Swamiji, as we all call him, believes that only if women become leaders and lead nations, states, societies, that humanity has any hope for a better future. It is through women leaders that the world can experience peace. My Guru, His Divine Holiness, not just propagates equal rights for women or all genders, he makes it a reality for all of us. He firmly believes that a woman, by her very intrinsic nature, is a caregiver. She loves to care for people. And it is through this intrinsic nature of a woman that the world can get healed, that the violence that is now just flooding the world across can be healed, and we can get back to life where there is no violence and just joy. Life without violence is possible. Keep attending our programs, especially for women. The more you attend these programs, you will see experientially how you have the ability to just change the world around you. And once you convince yourself and you have the confidence that you can change the world around you because of the powerful space you carry inside you, you will take the effort and the responsibility to change the world over. It is only a decision, nothing else. The decision to be powerful, the decision to be stable and to operate from the space of completion. Our mentorship program is intended to create leaders, world leaders in all women, irrespective of where they are, irrespective of their caste, irrespective of anything. Join our mentorship program to realize the true feminism, the power of feminism inside you. Powerfulness does not mean destruction. Powerfulness is creation. And creating from powerfulness is what will be everlasting, that will leave behind you a world, a better place than you have lived in. My next upcoming webinar is on June 15th, and this webinar is going to be for men also, not just women, for men also. Why have I chosen this webinar? Under the topic of feminism, why I have chosen the webinar for men, or rather addressing the aspects of man and addressing the issues where we women face with men, or addressing the issues that a man needs to understand that it's only by a woman that he can face success in his life. Of course, he has to work for it, there's no denying that. But what can he do to make his life better? What can he do to have a stable, complete woman around him, through whom and by whom he can create empires? In my pre-monastic life as an actor, I have seen many families, especially where my male colleagues used to work day and night. They would be working from one shift to another, 24 hours a day, almost non-stop. I have seen this for many years. Almost all my male colleagues, like the rest of us, I'm including my female successful colleagues in this category, who have worked day and night and hardly get to see home, hardly get to see their wives, hardly get to see their siblings or their children. But the bonding of the families, for a father, the bonding of the family, for a son, the bonding of the family, the emotional connect of the family is always held by the mother or the wife of the actor. So that when he goes back home, he just has a happy, loving family around him. And not a cribbing, vengeful family who always keeps saying, "Oh, you've been out so long, what did you buy for me, Dad? Oh, you were not there during my first class graduation. Oh, you're never at home. You're not my father anymore." I have never seen these kind of scenarios in families that have been successful. And success, like I said, not just within their perimeters. I have seen socially successful families who have been influencers across generations. And I saw the secret ingredient, and I understood their secret ingredient is the mother of the house, the lady of the house. And then, what does the man have to do with it? Find out in my upcoming webinar on June 15th, 2019. See you again in June. Till then, keep practicing the principles of completion, oneness. Keep watching My Guru, His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, through his YouTube channel, Nithyananda TV, or on nithyananda.tv, another web TV. Following my Guru, following his principles, and applying his principles in life will give you the breakthroughs, will give you the powerful cognitions. So till next time, Nithyanandam.
What kind of the visualization that we are doing?
Command with your will. Please understand. All of you listen. Your will is the umbilical cord connection between your individual soul and the cosmos. If you shake your individual soul with your will, cosmos has to shake, because it is connected through the spiritual umbilical cord, your will. I don't know how many of you have read in Purana. A yogi sits under the tree and he starts meditating, creating certain will to get that moon. And Indraloka burns, Devaloka shakes, and Indra has to run, Brahma has to run to attend. It is true. It is a clear and creative will. If you can shake your individual will, naturally you will make the cosmos shake. Visualize very as clearly as you can what you want as your life, how you want your life to be manifested. Will it. Understand, when you will, multiple energies in your biomemory, in your muscle memory, in your system gets integrated to the body. Actually, you have multiple energies inside. Unfortunately, all of them are in their own direction. Even complete you do not know what you want. Because morning you told us you want. By noon you already changed. By night it is different. By the time your first order reaches head to toe, that's the second order. By the time that reaches your head to toe, your desires have changed. Even you as whole do not know what you want.
Individual will is obstacled by
That is again your disturbed idea about you. You can clearly tell yourself, even that will be healed by your own will. Understand? Your will. Nithyananda Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om 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 Nithyananda Paramashi Om Nithyananda Parama Shivoham नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ 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 नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम्